Okay, so hey, what's up, you guys? I'm so sorry for the background noise. I do have a convection oven because I'm rich as fuck. Okay, I'm joking. So hey, what's up, you guys? How are you guys doing? I'm not joking about this ham, but like I'm joking about like being rich as fuck and like, ah! If you get it, if you get it. If you don't, you don't. Am I being problematic? Yes, but it's like as a joke. I'm not. That's not the way I believe. That's not the way I think. So, well, first of all, I think we can point out that I'm doing a lot better than last week because look at me being funny and everything, you know? Um, I gave myself a makeover. So I tried to do my hair yesterday and now I just look like, I'm not gonna lie, I look like an Italian woman. I look like I make some really good, biscotti. Are biscotti Spanish? I don't know, child. But yeah, so actually I did this like 3 weeks ago, but I was like having I was just like having too many mental breakdowns to talk about it. So I gave myself highlights. And honestly, it's like sort of cute, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's because I also cut my hair, but I cut it a little bit too much. So it's sort of like awkward. I don't know, but so let's go, make a minds. Okay, so what are we gonna talk about today in this video? So lots to talk about, I guess. Oh, first of all, the look is gonna be Tana Mongeau. Tana Mongeau. Our fave. You know what? I don't know. I don't know much about her. All I know is that people on TikTok keep telling me also, I would like AHA to sponsor me because it's like at this point, girls. At this point. I drink this in every video and I want my haha check, okay? Especially somebody last week commented about how like unrelated, but I have a AHA addiction because of you now. So the ring is back on. Back in love. I'm half joking. I still don't like him. I'm still thinking about getting a divorce, but we're not married, so I'm joking. Let me just like get kind of no, I guess okay. So last week, okay, all week I kept debating on whether or not I should delete the video because obviously, okay, two things. I haven't looked that good in a while. I feel like the Marilyn Monroe look really came true. And I guess for anybody new here, I basically talk about my life, and last week was like very sad. So this week I really wanted to do Khloe Kardashian in honor of like staying with my man that's cheating on me. He's not cheating on me. Like I'm kind of making a joke. I'm trying to, But you know what? It did really open my eyes to, not the Lancome. But it really did open my eye because first of all, when the whole Khloe and Tristan thing happened, I forgot to put do not disturb. Okay. Okay, when the whole Khloe Tristan thing happened, I genuinely like felt bad. Like, why was everybody fucking roasting the girl? That was like so uncalled for, so rude, and it's like I don't know. It sucks. It sucks to be lied to, and I feel like a big part of like cheating is obviously like you're ruining like the exclusivity of like you're taking away like that feeling that you're like the only one to the person, well, at least in my opinion. But the other part of like cheating is that you're a liar. Oh, my nose looks so good like this. But yeah, so it's like I don't know, like it messes somebody up, and I feel like this week I really like overall I had a amazing week and disgusting other half of the week, if that makes sense. So I'm like so over the place. I'm so sorry. Let's focus. In honor of Kim Kardashian, let's focus. I think we're gonna do Khloe next week though. But okay, so let's focus. So what I was gonna say about like last week. So one thing is, obviously I didn't really want to put all of my business out like that for numerous reasons. Number one, out of respect for my partner, because it's like, okay, are we really doing this? Anybody could like literally just know what he did, And the fight is finally off. I'm so happy. That was like absolutely So obviously, like, out of respect for my partner, and I did like tell him, I was like, like, if I make videos about our relationship, and not only the good, the bad, um would you mind, if I talk about stuff like that? He said, no, just, don't mention A and B. I'm like, no worries, A and B are not even in the video, did not even cross my mind, girl. So it's like, as long as, because at the end of the day, it's our relationship. And okay, two things. I did sort of feel bad because I was like, who the hell exposes themselves like that? Because it was embarrassing. It really was embarrassing. And there's a lot of things I don't know. Well, I do know that at first I really was like stressed out because I was like, what if my mom watches this? And I remember at the end of the video I mentioned like, you should never be in a relationship if you're hiding stuff away from your mom. So first thing I did before like uploading the video, I actually told my mom everything that was happening. And my mom is a Capricorn. So if you know Capricorns, you know that they're a heart hurt sign. There's some words that I literally cannot pronounce in English. It's very embarrassing. But it's like a sing the tarnak. And yeah, so they're really all about facts. They're kind of judgmental. So I was like very nervous to tell my mom because it's like, since the beginning, she really has been like super supportive of me, like, moving out the house. But Miss Girl got anxiety, and I don't blame her. Like, I feel like I would never let my son do what I did. Like, they're moving out the house, getting engaged, all of that, like, and it's only been like 3 months, Like, things are obviously moving fast. So when I told her that, and I was like, I was gonna expose my mom. Let me not expose my mom. Let's just say my mom had her indiscretions in the past. City girl. But you know what I mean? So I feel like maybe she... This really turned into me exposing everyone around me. But the good thing about myself is I don't drop names. So, but I feel like if people come to you, y'all really take the time to, like, listen to my videos. It's like a few babes that watch my videos. But yeah, okay. So yeah, so obviously I was debating. I told my mom. My mom was actually like very, she was touched that I shared that with her. Because like, obviously I could have kept it for myself. And I told my mom not to watch my YouTube videos anymore because I feel like, first of all, like she has anxiety. And in my videos, it's pretty much like rent videos. So I'll maybe start talking about something bad that's happening in my life, and then I'll forget that I'm talking about that, and then start a new conversation, So, and for her, she's like, okay, but then what happened to that? What happened with that? And then like it would drive her crazy, and then she would like stress out. And because I told her not to watch them, she would like not tell me and not talk about it, and she would stress out for no reason. And it's like, babes, you could have called me, you could have left a voicemail or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, love, why go through all that, love? Do you know? And also, like, I don't want the part that pisses me off the most is like, for some very weird, well, not even weird, that actually makes so much sense. I need my computer. I have no clues what she looks like. Not my mom, Tana Mongeau. But it's like, you know what I mean? Maybe you don't. I forgot what I was saying. Let's get that. Oh, also I got like a huge email from okay, so there's this guy who watches like parts of my YouTube videos, and he's super sweet and supportive. Never seen his face, doesn't know anything about him, okay? But he's super sweet. And the other week, like he gives me ideas and everything. And the other day, he sent me like this huge email about like what I was talking about in my video. And I thought it was like so touching. And then I asked them, I was like, because I'm known for exposing everyone, but can I please read parts of the email verbatim? Because I was like, I still don't know how to put it. Like, it really did help me out for like little parts. So, should we start with that? I'll start with the email, okay? Because honestly, that really helped me. Because, okay, wait. computer is literally 75 years old. It takes so much time for it to like work. Did she answer or not? Okay, let's just like do a Tana Mongeau. How do you say her name? Tana Mongeau. Mongeau? Ah ouais, alors du coup c'est Tana Mongeau. Tu vois? Sorry. Because people on TikTok often say I look like Khloe Kardashian, Tana Mongeau, or Kendall Jenner. And when I did like the BBL Marilyn Monroe, people was roasting me saying I looked like, I thought this was Tana Mongeau. And I was like, she's not ugly, you know, so I'm not gonna say, oh, well, how dare you. What's her height? Oh, does she have blue eyes? I don't feel like putting contacts in today. Well, okay. So let's just, give me just 1 second before I read this email. Anyways, it's loading. We'll just do like a quick, maybe if it dries out, then my nose will look like a little more snatched. Okay, and then her face looks like, kind of looks like mine, except she has like a little bit more of a like rounder nose right here. It's like a little, does that make sense? It's like going in like that. Then the nose, she has like tiny nostrils, like my shit huge. And then she's actually she's kind of pretty. Okay. So I'll read the email quickly. And okay, so I'm not really good at reading stuff because, and also you use like a lot of like smart words. So it's like, child, struggle is real, babes. Dawn. Ah! Okay. That was very creepy. Okay, so he said, Dear Miss Monroe, I am so sorry for not responding okay, that's not, okay, so he said, I watched a lot of your video this evening. I am sad to hear that you had such an odd week. You certainly don't deserve that. The biggest thing, wow, see, I can't read, it's so hard to read, Louvre. Okay, the biggest thing I took away from watching this video, I feel like it helps me when I read with an accent. The biggest thing I took away from watching the video is that you are right. You do have a big heart and you are very compassionate. You are such a sweetheart, Paolo. Thank you. I don't think you need to ask people for criticism. Maybe advice is okay, but criticism sounds if you did something wrong. Then like, this is like, I don't know how to read that part. Like it's big words and everything. But it's like, he said like, you know, if like someone lost their husband and they're crying about it, they're not gonna be like, girl, why are you crying? You know, it's like, you lost your husband. You went through something that's sad. You're like, it's okay that you cry. So he told me like, you know. Then he said, I think why you were asking for criticism is you are unsure about your own response. My mother, when I read that, I was like, oh my God, yes, psychoanalysis, yes. And that makes so much sense because truly, and like, I don't want to be a bitch, but till this day, I still don't know how to feel about it. I got some sort of closure, but I still, honestly, it was very triggering. It was very traumatic. It was very unexpected. And I don't know. Obviously, I'm not happy about it. If I could have went through life not going through that, I would have, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. Just like overall, it was tough. It was tough, and I wasn't sure how to feel about it. Do I just pretend nothing happened? Do I pretend that I'm cool with it? So when he said that, that really blew my mind because I was like, oh my God, maybe that's why I was asking for like criticism or whatever. You want to be convinced you are doing the right thing. Obviously, does that sound at all like how you're thinking? Like, yeah, obviously. Your mind is telling you one thing while your heart is telling you something else. I don't think you need to listen to anyone telling you that you should end your relationship, but you also should not be trying to push yourself to feel like everything is okay and just move on. It's going to take time, it's going to leave a scar, but sometimes scars makes us tougher and smarter. You you know what to watch out for. Maybe you have a better idea what deception will look like if it ever happens again. I certainly hope that it doesn't. So like, there's parts that I really agree with the message. Like, obviously, like, well, I guess he's right though. Like, if I kind of know what it, but the feeling is like, I guess that's true. I know what it would feels like, what it would feel like to be disappointed, but at the same time, I still don't know what to do with that disappointment. Like, am I supposed to cry? Am I supposed like, and overall, like, I don't know. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a lot. It's a lot to think about. Okay. And then that's also the part where, because at first I really felt like maybe I was bashing my boyfriend like the whole entire video, but turns out I wasn't, because he said, one thing you are doing is you seem to be trying to make excuses for your boyfriend. He knew he shouldn't have been doing what he was doing, and you say so yourself. The system was definitely being sneaky and shady, but it's not like he had some sort of magical power over your boyfriend and hypnotized him or something. So that part kind of triggered me, because it's like, it's very true. Like, but at the same time, it's like, it's kind of two things, right? If he's telling me that that's basically what happened, I have no other choice but to trust him. But I do also feel like he could have been, and he should be a little bit more accountable for it, you know? Because it's like, at the end of the day, you did do it. And it's not like you weren't held at gunpoint. Maybe there's like a imaginary like gun, you know, like held to your head, but you're in no immediate danger. Like, overall, it's just like, I guess you don't know how somebody feels unless you're in their head, but it did have me think like, how much of this is true? Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, it literally, the way you told me everything, it's like, I was hypnotized, you know? And it's like, a grown man hypnotized, really? You're very interesting, love. Okay, so how would he feel? Then he told me like, how would he feel if some guys were your assistant or even a coworker and you share a hotel room with that guy, would not like it, la 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 la. This I don't agree with. I think everybody's jealous, you know, but my thing, the reason why I didn't like, it's honestly, if he would have told me that he went to Toronto with the assistant, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You tell me you guys are not gonna fuck. I don't care. I trust you. You know, and vice versa. My thing was that I was pissed that he lied about it. It hurts that he lied about it, because then it's like you're hiding it, you know? I don't like to be lied to. Like, obviously, never cheated, whatever. Just I don't like lies. So that part I kind of didn't agree with. I like, maybe it wouldn't be like, I don't think anybody wants to see anyone flirt with them, but like with their boyfriend or whatever. But I don't think that I'm the kind of person who's gonna be like, no, you can't go on a trip with this person because it's a guy. And you know, like, I trust you. Go ahead. If you cheat on me, then you know. Well, obviously don't cheat on me, because that's rude and that would hurt my feelings. But overall, it's like I trust you. Okay, so not critics. Then he said like, well, he basically roasted my guy just a tiny bit. He said, he would not be anywhere nearly as gracious about it as you. So I was like, okay, T. Not criticizing your guy, just saying if human would handle it as well as you are. This I agree. I kind of disagreed with, because I was like, you know what, like, maybe I'm like cool and composed on video, and I never broke any plates, I never went crazy, but like, I'm not, and I didn't handle it as well as maybe some people think. It definitely did trigger me like a lot. Then he said, some men like the attention, some like to flirt, and some like to know that they could have someone else if they wanted to, even if they don't want anyone else. I think it boosts their ego and makes them feel more validated or more secure. It may be a combination of those things. You know him, so maybe you can figure that out. What it is that does for him. For some rich and powerful men like celebrity, politicians, billionaires, it's just another kind of power trip for them. It's a way to subconsciously show themselves that they can have anything they want to make themselves happy. For others, it's like a way to reassure themselves if they ever had the opposite problem, like low self-esteem. I know it didn't go that far in your case, it's just sort of similar. So this I totally agreed with. I was like, you know what, maybe that's what it is. And we did kind of like have a conversation about it. Let me just find, like, I feel like that was, oh, and then he started telling me like, maybe you don't trust 100% of him right now. Maybe it's only 95, but like, And this I totally not agree with. We'll talk about trust just right now. Warmest witches, dawn. Okay, back to the tutorial. We're gonna do like a peachy eye look, I guess. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I agree with. We'll start with the thing that I didn't agree with, which was how he said the trusting. Like maybe you only trust him 95%, it's gonna come back. I don't believe in that, and here's why. When I was a kid, I shoplifted at a store, and I went to therapy for it because, you know, my mom wanted to make sure that I wasn't like a kleptoman, or I wasn't just like I wasn't crazy, you know? And the reason why I was shoplifting, honestly, was numerous thing, you know? So, because the thing is, I got caught at a makeup store, and I wasn't like shoplifting like crazy, you know? I still shoplifted, would never do it again. Behind, I was like 16, you know? But anyways, comment down below, have you guys ever been caught shoplifting? Because why? Anyways. So we went to therapy, and my mom, when I tell you, she was pissed that I got caught shoplifting. Like, she was pissed. She was like, and I was gonna go to college in like another province, so she was like freaking out. She was like, I don't think I'm gonna let you go. You're gonna have to prove yourself to me. And then I went to like therapy to make sure that like I wasn't like mental illness that made me like shoplift or whatever. And yeah, so I remember this one time, it was me, the therapist, and my mom. And the therapist told my mom, like, I don't know, my mom told the therapist that she wanted me to gain her trust again. And the therapist roasted my mom, and then my mom roasted the therapist. But anyways, that's besides the point. But the therapist told my mom that trust doesn't exist. Like, you can't be like, oh, I have 2 trusts for you, I have 1 for you, I have 6 for you, there's no trust unities, you know? Like, you trust someone or you don't. And she said, like, if your son is telling you that he's not gonna steal again, you know what? Like, he obviously stole. Obviously, he did it more than once. Obviously, he got caught. I'm pretty sure he got the lesson, he got the memo. He's scared, he's not gonna do it again. He's not gonna fuck his whole life up for, like, $17, you know? Like, I got the memo, Lord. Do you know what I mean? Not gonna be stealing stuff anymore, do you know? So, yeah. So, like, it was very clear for me. Like, I'm never stealing again. That's wild. Like, why did I ever do that? You know, I had money. Had no reason to steal, you know? And... Ooh. Ew. That's so weird. Is that a piece of egg? Just threw something up. Nasty as hell. But yeah, so the therapist told my mom, like, you know, that like, babes, don't be toxic, love. It's not worth it. Yeah, she said like there's no reason to like not trust your son unless he shows you again that clearly you didn't get the message, you know? So, and I thought it was like so smart. I was like, true. And I applied that for the rest of my life. So with anyone that betrayed me, I actually applied that. So I do believe that once you lie, I'm willing to blindly be like, you know what, nothing happens. It's okay. Like, because people make mistakes. People really do make mistakes. And it's like, what are we going to do, you know? So my thing is, wait, just to finish the story. So she said, like, you can't calculate, like, trust and stuff. Like, trust doesn't exist. Like, it's, you can't see it. You can't build trust again. You trust someone or you don't. Obviously, you can heal. You can, like, let time, like, heal you. And if you wait, like, you know, because the thing is, like, with my boyfriend, it's not that I don't trust him right now. It's just, like, I was very hurt. I was, obviously, for very obvious reason, I was hurt about what happened, you know? It's, like, it is, to a certain extent, a breach of my trust, but it's, what I think it was a betrayal, you know? It's like, just don't lie to me. I don't like to be lied to you. Moving forward, I'm not gonna, and the thing is, like, I remember, like, one day he said, oh, he was gonna go to the cinema, and I was like, I said, are you really? Like, if you're gonna go with someone, like, I was like, babes, I can't be doing that. I can't be like, and the thing is, that's the thing also. If you decide that you're gonna move forward and you're gonna trust a person, you can't do it like halfway. If I'm gonna trust you, I'm gonna trust you. Though, sorry. So it's like there's no, and obviously if I get played again, then that really sucks because it's like then you really trusted a person for like no reason. But you know what? I don't see a reason to hold on to bad feelings, to be stressed. Obviously, I'm gonna be, you know, a little stressed. And this week it did kind of like was easy and hard. It's weird because at first I did want to delete the video because like people were low-key like roasting me, and just very low-key, overall very respectfully, and nothing too crazy, but it did kind of been hurt. I don't know. I forgot what I was talking about, to be absolutely real. Oh yeah, trust. So my thing is like, if I tell myself that I'm gonna trust him, like I'll trust him until like he shows me that, like, let's say it were to happen again. Now it's like I have my proof. You have no respect for me. It's not a mistake. You can't make a mistake twice. You know, it's like I'm not talking to you every day about it. I really, it's in the past, but let's not forget about it, you know? Like, let's be respectful, let's not do it again. So like overall, I don't know, I feel like it's more, but see the thing, okay, that I hate about myself is that that's like cute to say, it's easy to say, but it's like, it's a little hard to apply it in a sense that, I don't know, like this week I really had like low-key a mental breakdown because I can't finish my point. Like I literally can't figure out like what I'm trying to say. Yikes. So yeah, trust doesn't exist. Yeah. But do you guys know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, you trust someone or you don't. And the day I decide that I fully don't, well, because that's the thing. I'm sorry, like, I'm literally sweating. But that's the thing, okay? My thing is I would never want to be in a relationship with someone that I don't fully trust. So by staying with him, what I'm letting you know is, like, I fully trust him. If it happens again, oh, well, I'm going to be bamboozled. And it's not the first time that I fully trust someone and it backfires on me. And obviously it sucks, but I feel like it sucks so much that it's so easy to get out of that relationship once it happens. Because it's like, wow, this person truly had no respect for me. This person really, like, it doesn't matter what they're gonna say. You have such a valid proof of like how much this person doesn't care about you that it's like, okay, well, see you soon. Well, not see you soon, see you never. You know what I mean? I really don't know what I'm doing today. I know what look we're doing, but makeup-wise, what is this technique? Since when am I doing this, you know? Am I making stuff up? Probably. She actually has kind of like I look like a little gray. My foundation color is a little dark. And the thing is, like, every time I highlight my forehead, it never looks good, and I feel like I just need to stop. But I can't get myself to stop. So let's just do it, like, instead of like, let's just do it slowly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, you do, okay. So yeah, so the thing is, like, with the reason why I believe that way, the trust thing, okay? So my first boyfriend was, we were together for like a solid year, and during that year, he kept telling me how he really wanted to do blow, cocaine. Like, and he kept telling me, like, I said there was a Christmas party. He said, okay, at the Christmas party, like, can I do some? And I was like, why would you ask me that? Like, Joan, you know? Like, and not that I have a judgment against people who do coke, but it's just, like, it's overall. And the thing is, I still haven't figured what triggers me so much about people doing coke, but like it really does trigger me. And also the reasoning behind why he wanted to do it was so stupid. He wanted, well, it's not so stupid. I do think he was like, anyways. So he wanted to do it because he was, because of like movies, like Chicago, Girl not Girl Interrupted, but you know, with the girl with like blood coming out of your nose with the bangs, who looks like Dora, Uma Thurman, I don't know, but that everyone was like obsessed with. Like, he wanted to do it just because of like Hollywood, you know? It's like, if you don't even, it's like, and in my head it's like, okay, it's cute, but like, you never, the thing about drugs, okay, and hard drugs, is that you're not the one choosing if you get addicted or not. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are like, I know myself, I know my limits. But it's like, no, you don't. Like, chemically, you don't know what your limits are. And it's like, because of who he was, his personality, and I noticed that he, like, you know, like, you're already, like, addicted to cigarettes. You're already, like, I told him, like, I don't think you should do it. Like, it's a very bad idea. I don't want to be around you if you're doing it, you know? It's like, you can do, like, a bunch of stuff, but, like, this is something that I'm not here for. Obviously, a lot of people can roast me and be like, you know, like, I do it and it's just fine. It's like, okay, but it's like, it's a personal, it's not, and he kept telling me that I was trying to control him, but I see it more as like, I'm looking out for you, you know? So yeah. He told me, okay, no worries, I'm not gonna do it, whatever. I fully trusted him, never like watched out for, or, you know, I was like, whatever. But I did notice that after December, there was a change in his behavior where he was like a lot more like aggressive and stuff. But I didn't put two and two together. One and two together? I don't know what it is. I don't know what the expression is. But you know what I mean? Like, I didn't connect the dots. So from December to like August, I don't remember like the exact dates, but it was like a few months. And I remember we went out to, I'll never forget that day, by the way. I remember we went out to a park. Actually, it was, any of the Montreal girlies will know. So, you know, there's Metro Baudry, where there's like a bunch of like little, okay, so behind the subway, there's like little benches, seats. And it's like, it's filled with people like doing drugs. Like, it's not safe, it's not cute, it's not a vibe. And I remember we went there, he said like, I need to sit you somewhere, we need to talk. And we went there, I had bright green hair, bright green, like electric green. I looked like I was doing drugs. Always been sober, all my life I've been sober, except for alcohol. Which again, lots of people can debate that, like, well, anyway, that's another thing to talk about, but yeah. So, we went there and I just remember, no blush. And then, yeah. Where was I? Okay, so he sat me down. I remember I had green hair. We were talking. Then he, like, out of nowhere, he just tells me, so I'm addicted to cocaine. And I was like, and I just started crying. I was like, of course you are, you stupid dinosaur. Like, you guys don't understand. I was so pissed because it's like, I told you not to do it exactly for that. And what did you tell me? You just showed me that I was right. I told you so. But yeah, like, and honestly, I remember, like, I did not want to bash him. I did, like, although he's probably gonna remember, like, a different story, which, you know, to each their own. But I remember I was as supportive as I could be. Because, first of all, it's like, I told you not to do it, and you still did it. So at this point, my reaction, like, I'm allowed to have a reaction, but I do understand, like, this, it took me, like, a few years to understand, but I do believe that overall it was a cry for help. But my thing is, like, okay, I understand, like, your cry for help, and I understand I should be there for you, but at the same time, I told you I wasn't going to be there for you if you were doing it, you know? So it's like, you never really respected me. Why should I respect you in that moment? So it's like, okay, I didn't break up with him, and I was like, you know what? Okay, you know what we'll do? We'll go tell your mom. So that way that, like, your mom knows. We're gonna make sure you don't do it again. You're gonna go, like, in rehab or something. He ended up never going to rehab, and also, I don't think rehab would have helped him, because the reason why he would have went to rehab was because of, like, again, TV shows, or, like, shows, or, like, Hollywood. Lindsay Lohan going to rehab, you know? He would have done it, like, for the wrong reasons, basically. So yeah, so I was super triggered, I was super sad, but I stayed and I, like, tried listening to him. I tried to be there for him, although he's probably gonna, you know, remember a different story. I stayed there, I sat with him, I, like, Was I crying? Yes. Was I destroyed? Yes. For me, it was very triggering. But overall, I did not go anywhere. You know, I was there. I was there. My face is gray as hell. It's so weird. Anyway, so I didn't go anywhere. I listened to the story and I was like, you know what? Like, we'll go tell your mom. No worries. Let's move on. And we moved on. We moved on. And I act like nothing ever happened. I never went like, are you doing it? Are you doing, your nail sounds drippy. Are you, like, I never accused them of doing it. I was like, you know what? You tell me you're not going to do it again? I trust you. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. Let's move forward. I'm not going to be annoying because I remember that when I was shoplifting, that's what my mom was doing, like, with me. She would, like, always, and the thing is, it's so frustrating when you know you did something wrong and that you're not doing it again and that someone keeps pointing it out. So I made sure, because I know exactly how it feels to be treated like that, to never do it to him. Which, you know, and like this one time he was in Ottawa with me, and it was like maybe an hour before he had to leave back to Montreal because we were like in a long distance relationship. And I get a message from the girl he was doing blow with. And she says, hi. And he told me, by the way, that this girl was out of the picture. He would never talk to her again. She was a pusher. He really like blamed everything on her. And I believed him because I'm like, you know what? Why stay with someone if you're not going to believe them, right? So it's like, it's a double double-headed swords. I don't know. Like, it's like a cursing and a blessing. I don't know how to explain it. You know, So I asked him, like, what's going on? And I'm not accusing him of anything. He said, oh yeah, I worked with her like last week in Virpa. And I was like, okay, sketchy, but whatever. Like, you told me you wouldn't do it again. You wouldn't do it again. And then out of nowhere, he just starts screaming at me, okay, I relapsed. And I was like, I had no words. I was so triggered because it's like, now you really lied to me again. Let me run to Tim Horton and get me like those little clown nose that they have like every other day for like, I don't know, charity or something. Let me go buy a clown nose at Dollarama or something, you know? Because I just played myself. And could I have handled it differently? Yeah. But his reaction was disgusting. He started to put the blame on me. It's your fault. And I was like, wait, what? Why are you making this about yourself? I'm literally, right now, I'm just triggered that you lied again. You lied to me. And here again, it's just like, I blindly trusted you. I never annoyed you with it. And you lied to me, you know? And it's like, child. Like, you know not to hang with the girl. Like, child, you never went to rehab because you didn't need it. It's like, at this point, no ma'am. No ma'am. I was so triggered, and Danny tried to blame everything on me, saying, oh my god, you're making this about yourself. You're such a disgusting person, insulting me. And then I'll stop the story there because then it gets very ugly, but yeah. So that was actually my first breakup. And my first time that someone really like lied to me. And I remember that I never, ever wanted to feel that way again. So that's why for me, I just don't want people to lie to me, because then it's like, if you do the same lie the second time, because right now, obviously you lied once, okay? I'm willing to give a chance. Let's keep it, like, you know, let's keep it pushing, let's keep it moving, or whatever it is. Like, I'm not gonna make myself sick over it, but it is, like, overall a little triggering. Am I happy about it? No. And now I'm talking about my current, you know? But, you know, I'm willing to move forward, try it out, and we'll see. Like, there's no reason to freak out, just like I did with the other one. But the thing is, if you lie to me like the other one did, oh, baby. Oh, all hell is gonna break loose. And I'm not saying this as a threat. It's a promise. No, I'm joking. But really, it's just like, it's very disrespectful. It's very disrespectful. It's disgusting. It's very triggering. It's something I never want to go through again. And it's like, if somebody, like, I'll let you trust you with, like, don't make me regret my decision, you know? It's like, I'm not gonna hurt you, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. It's just like, overall, out of respect, don't, like, it's triggering. Like, I'm just gonna be gone, you know? I'm gonna be gone. Am I gonna ruin your life? No. Am I gonna do an exposed video? Oh, because that's the thing I did, though, that was very bad of me. So, after my first breakup, because he ended up being the one breaking up with me, which, okay, that's not how it works, but sure, go ahead, love. He broke up with me. I forgot what I was gonna say. I literally forgot. No clues what I was gonna say. He broke up with me. Yeah, he broke up with me, and then what? Oh. He broke up with me, and then what happened? Like, he basically blamed everything on me, but I don't remember, like, what happened. And I don't know what I was gonna say, so I guess we should just, like, keep it moving forward. I don't know. My nose is, like, gray as hell. I don't know how to fix that. But yeah, so it's like that. I knew, Joe, that right there and there, I never wanted to go through this again. So when the whole thing happened with my fiance, I was like, look, if you lie to me again, like, it's just, I think I'm a very forgetful person, but it's like, it really, I know myself. I know how much damage that past relationship did to me, and it's like, I would never want to put myself through this again. So obviously, this time I wouldn't be like so oblivious, because the guy just like left me, you know? And then he said that he blamed everything on me. When I started moving on, he then blamed everything on me and said, like, why did you move on? I'm like, I'm still in love with you. Like, he literally tortured me so much. And I'll take some of the blame too. I do believe that I did give him some false hope at times. I did like keep entertaining at times too, where I should have just like moved on. Or, you know, it's hard when it's your first relationship. And I was talking about that with my friend who's still stuck with her first boyfriend. Like, they're not in a relationship, but he still has power over her. And it's wild how much power people have over you when it's like a first boyfriend, because you don't know as much, you don't realize as much, and it's like in your head you guys are soulmates. Like, you'll never. And for a long time I really thought that my first boyfriend really was my soulmate, and that I would never find anyone like him again. And the truth of the matter is, how many people are on the planet? I don't know, but there's a lot. So trust me when I tell you, you'll always find someone better. You'll always find someone nicer, someone that's for you, someone that's your match, someone who's gonna respect you. Like, trust me, it's coming from me, and I had like a few relationships. I can believe me when I tell you that it's never the end of the world. Don't force anything. Don't force yourself to stay in a relationship even though you're unhappy. And like, most likely people like that have no respect for you. So, but it's still, I can't just be like, oh, it's so easy to leave, you know. But it's because obviously, like, anyways, I don't know where the hell I'm going with this. I'm like going on a rampage, and I don't know why, but it, like, yeah, I'm triggering. See, it's still, to be honest, that story is still very triggering to me, because it's like, I still can't believe it. I really, like, and that's where I'm like, so, okay, so let me tell you about my week. Exactly. That thing that happened to me this week, it sucks because I was gonna have to go back to the office, and the night where I saw the text that he went to Toronto and everything, Virgo was there. So Virgo is like my best friend from the office, and I just like, all day I kept thinking, like, what if he sees me? Like, how am I gonna cry? Because I know he's gonna give me a hug. He gives the best hugs. Overall, I do feel a little sad all week. I've been telling myself that I trust this man, no worries, but I also have like doubts in my mind. Like, let's say he said he went to the gym, and one of the part that hurt it the most, I think, is because Virgo said that he wasn't surprised that he didn't go to Toronto alone, and that he lied about it, because he just doesn't go and do things alone. So I was like, wow, I like literally I don't know my boyfriend, and he did. So that was like very hurtful for me, because I'm like, damn, I like, that's one of the things where you're like, you're moving too fast when you miss little things like that. So obviously I was really disappointed in myself, because I'm like, I should have seen it coming, I should have known better. And not to say not to trust him, but now anyway, so this week, like, my boyfriend went to the gym, and all I kept thinking about, like, at first I did not make a deal out of it, because I'm like, obviously no, but then I kept thinking, like, how do I know that he went alone? How do I know that he's not talking to the assistant anymore? I never go through his phone. I don't want to go through his phone, but it's like, I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know. He could still be lying to me. He still has that power. He can still be lying to me, and I wouldn't know until I would find out, because he's a little, como se dice, stupid. Like, I don't know, the thing about lies, and because I used to be such a liar, you guys, I used to be such a liar. And like, obviously I still am, like, as in, I troll sometimes and I make up stories, but like, except when I'm making videos, obviously, like, I'll say psych if it's not true or anything. But back then I would lie about anything just for fun. And I remember at one point in my life, I was like, first of all, I cannot keep up with the lies. There's so many. And it's like, it's just, I don't think it's unhealthy. It's so much easier to just say the truth. And I don't know, overall, I think it makes you a better person too. But yeah, so I had my moment where I was working at Dealton, and how do I know that he didn't go to the gym alone? Like, so from what I understand, my boyfriend, like, because that's what was playing in my head, me not knowing who my boyfriend was. And then I just had that one thing keep going in a loop, that Virgo saying he's not capable of doing anything on his own. So I'm not shocked that he didn't go alone. So I kept telling myself, did he go alone? Did he find a new workout buddy? Would he tell me? Is he gonna tell me? Probably not, because then he's gonna think that our relationship is too fragile. Then yesterday, why was he so nice with me? Why was he so nice? Last time, like, when he came back from Toronto, he was so nice with me. And then when I asked him why he was so nice with me, if he told me that he thought about leaving me because the other one got in his head, if I thought all of that, and that he was so nice with me, and he told me it's because, like, he wanted to convince himself that he's still in love with me. Does that mean right now it's like same thing is happening, and he's still trying to convince himself that he's still, like, in love with me? How do I know that all of this is not fake? How do I know that? And like, I started, like, going on a tangent. I like, my head gone spinning, scenario, another club, spinning. And I was like, how do I know that anything is real? How do I know that anything is real? And then I started freaking out, and I was like, almost crying, because I was like, wow, it's like, it's over. Like, obviously, I'm freaking out. I don't have any trust. Like, he did something so bad, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to break up with him. And I was losing it, because I was like, how am I gonna do this, And then what happened is, I got to the office. First thing that happens, I cry. He fucking hugs me, and I started crying. And then we went to, like, the balcony, and we talked. And the thing is, I really don't want to be that girl who's, like, super unprofessional, right? But because I don't want to put, they're business partners. At the end of the day, they're business partner. It's very gross to be out here talking about, like, our personal life. However, I regret doing it, but at the same time I don't, because it did kind of give us some closure. So it was two people. It was me, Virgo, and Shoe Guy. So no, we need to find him a better name. Shoe Guy. Well, Aquarius. So me, Virgo, and Aquarius, we were, talking, and they're all business partner, but we're also all, like, friends, And we started talking about it, and they all, like, kind of agree with me, like, that it sucks, it's stressful, but honestly, they were really much more there just to listen to me, which was nice. Let me just carve out my brow quickly. I'm so sorry. And then they shared, like, concern that they also add for themselves, for the business, for everything. And we all like kind of have a moment where, you know, like lots of things made sense. And it's like, okay, maybe we should just do like an intervention or something. We never did, but still. So then what happened is that Aquarius, being an Aquarius, when my boyfriend appeared out of nowhere after like, I don't know, maybe like 15 minutes, he appeared out of nowhere when we all like got back to work. And then Aquarius said, oh, can you come to the office with me? Like they wanted to talk business or whatever. But I didn't know, but Aquarius was literally spilling all the tea. So I was like, thank you, Aquarius. Let me not ever open up to you ever again, you know? But it's like, you know what? A part of me was like glad that he did, because I feel like sometimes some people, they need to hear it from others. And the problem with me too is that because I'm so emotional, oh, I fucked up my brow. Let me shut up 1 second. I feel like the brows are not giving today. They haven't given in a while. Maybe it's because I don't have a good brow pencil. Maybe I should figure that out soon. Yeah, totally. But so yeah, so my problem, okay, is that because I'm very emotional and I have a tendency to be a little dramatic, I do feel like often enough people would discredit my feelings. But for people who don't know me like as much, and I do think that for me to cry like out of nowhere, it did like show that obviously I was going through it. And I do think that he saw it, and we ended up having a good discussion that night where I told him like basically everything that I just told you guys. I was like, you know, like I hate myself for feeling that way, because it's like I'm willing to move forward, and I don't believe that moving forward means I don't think that I'm showing that I'm moving forward by thinking that way, you know? And it's very, I'm disappointed in myself for feeling that way. I'm disappointing, and he told me, and that I was like, okay, either is very like manipulative, or okay, I'm joking, but either is like really good with words, or he's like generally like a good person. But he told me, obviously what I did, like your reaction is normal after what I did. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. So you finally like acknowledge. This brow was like weird. What happened? So he said, like, obviously he said like, after what happened, I don't blame you for thinking that way. Like, things are gonna get better. What? How is it not? This is actually how I cry. Okay. It's so ugly. What happened? Why is it doing that? Do I need to like better, but still a bald spot? Well, you know what? Let's move on. So yeah. So he was very like supportive, like, and I feel like this is where like sometimes I feel like very low standards, because I think it was like, I would say I think it was like much needed, you know? He should have said that shit like from the beginning. But like we talked, he said like, obviously, you know, I didn't go with someone, and I think I really needed to tell him that like, if you do, the worst thing that happened, because I do feel like we kind of like swept it under the rug, which was both of us fault, but because we're going through like a lot, we didn't take as much time as we should have to talk about it and make sure that, you know, we're on the same page and we're doing okay. And I do believe that if we didn't have that conversation like this week, or if we would have waited like a lot longer, it would have been like detrimental. And I'm glad we did. Like, see, everything happens for a reason. And yeah, so he said like, you know, I was told that when you got to your office, like you started crying, and I'm really sorry for that. Like, obviously, like he's showing remorse, he's sad, and it's like, okay. And then like I had like a few things that I wanted to tell to tell him that like that was on the back of my mind, and that first I didn't want to talk about, because I was like, I don't want him to think that I don't trust him, because it's like, it's not that I don't trust you, it's just at this point, because the thing is, I keep telling myself, it's not that I don't trust you, it's not that I don't trust you. I do trust him, but I do also have doubts because of what happened. It did really trigger me to feel like I don't know who my boyfriend is. And that's like, that was the worst part, I feel. Honestly, I think that was like one of the worst part, is that I shouldn't, if I knew him, if I would have been maybe with him for like a year or two, it wouldn't had happened, because I would have known, you know? So that part was like, obviously like sucked. But yeah, so I told him like, obviously like the gym thing, I'm like, how do I know that you went alone and you didn't go with someone? And then I said, you know what, like, the reason why it's so hard for me to move on for all of that is because I genuinely felt like I didn't know my boyfriend. And the lie was the worst part. It's not what you did, it's the lie. And moving forward, if you can just tell me, and I promise, like trust me and I'll trust you. So if you trust that I'm not gonna curse you out and I'm not gonna like go crazy or whatever and throw plates around the house, I'll trust you with what you're doing, you know? So it's like, don't ever lie to me again, and we good. And like, he told me, see, that's the thing, that, okay. So obviously I accepted the apology and everything, so I cannot go back on my words, and I don't want to go back on my feelings. Obviously, that being said, if you lied to me once, you can easily lie to me again. But with what we know about each other now, it's like, I doubt that it would happen again. I'm gonna move forward thinking that it's not gonna happen again. But if it happens again, get ready for like a 5-part series. No, I'm joking. But you know what I mean? It's like, again, like, you never know, you can never know. But I do think I really had to. I think he got it. Like, it's not that you went with the assistant, it was the lie, you know? It's like, I don't like lies, anyways, I feel like at this point I'm just like saying the same thing like 2 weeks in a row. I need to blow my nose. Okay, sorry, didn't want to flash you guys. So yeah, so besides that, yesterday or the day before, we went out and he opened up like so much. And I'm glad he did, because it's like, first of all, it was very much needed. And I got a lot more insights onto like how his mind works. And obviously for like, this is something that, you know, it was very vulnerable with me. And also, oh my God, so the other day I got drunk, okay? And let me tell you about my drunkness. This is why I don't drink. I feel like I did that exact same makeup tutorial the other day. What could we do? I want to do like something peachy and white. Peachy and white. Maybe this? Okay, let's go with this. Well, that's not even peachy or white, but whatever. So yeah, so I literally forgot what the hell I was talking about, to be fair. I still don't know what I was talking about. Yikes. Oh yeah, he was like super vulnerable, and I got a lot of insight, and he told me things that he never told anyone before. And it's like, wow, okay. Now that like lots of things make sense now. And it's like, you know, like, am I gonna be compassionate? Yes. There's a lot of books I need to read now. Like, there's a lot of things that, well, okay, I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean? Like, I think that information was much needed. I'm glad that he finally like opened up about it, and it's definitely gonna help our relationship out a lot. Yeah, let's go with this. So, yeah, oh, okay, but let me tell you about my drunkenness. So, I was cleaning a room the other day, and I found a bottle of like white wine. And if you know me, you know that I love white wine. It's like my go-to thing in life. I love white wine. It's just like white wine is just like it's so good. It gives you like a nice little buzz. It makes you feel good. It's like it's a fun drunk when I'm on white wine, you know? Except once in a while on white wine, if I'm stressed out, I am a little bit chaotic. So let me tell you about how chaotic I was and how. Okay. So I go home, we talk, we're together and everything. Everything okay. So far, everything okay. You know, it's one of those like when you put the time and like you open the bottle and it's like do, 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 like 20 minutes before the drama or whatever. And it's like it was very that. I start drinking, everything cool, we vibing, everything okay. We're making plans, we're having fun. And then we eat. I keep drinking a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. And then out of nowhere, I don't know why, I just let him know that, okay, because since the beginning of our relationship, he really has been like, I don't know how to explain it. I really don't know how to explain it. But our relationship was based off more about like, because I've been, you know what, actually, if you watch videos, you know, I've been like very scared of like maybe him leaving me or him like not needing me or just insecure about my person. And I'm glad one thing a relationship will do to you is, to a certain extent, it does help you gain some self-esteem unless you're in like in a very bad one. But it did like kind of help me gain some self-esteem. And I did kind of realize that at this point, I am such an amazing boyfriend. And I, for the first time in my life in a very long time, I realized that, wow, I'm such like a good boyfriend. Like, really. And I'm not saying that like as in, oh my God, like I'm like the best boyfriend ever. What is he gonna do? Like, I do so much for this man. I'm really there for this man, you know? Let me just like 1 second here. And then, okay, wait, again. And I'm laughing, but I'm laughing because I'm like really not proud of myself. And see, the thing about me, okay, I have a problem with my delivery. Sometimes my intentions are good, but what I say is absolute, like, it's like, did this person really say that? This person really out loud with their whole entire chest just say that? And even I okay, let me just tell you what I said. So I told him unprovoked out of nowhere, like we were gonna go to the pool or to the gym, okay? I tell him unprovoked out of nowhere, you know what I realized the other day? And it was like, no, never mind. It's just, it's mean. And then obviously it's gonna be like, what is it? Tell me, please, don't play that game. And I'm like, okay. I realized that if I were to leave you right now, your life would be hell. Like, I really changed your life. And I was like, he didn't lose it, but obviously it triggered him so much. And I was like, I can't believe I said that. I can't. Because that's not what I meant. What I meant was more of a, you know, like I realized my worth in my relationship. And the thing is, that does also make him sound like he doesn't tell me like I'm good or whatever. I still feel like it doesn't tell me as much as I would want to hear it, but I think that's like my love language. I realize that I do think that words of affirmation is like what I need. And I don't think that's his word language, but I do think that he's like obviously making progress in it. Like, because I'd say when we first started dating, I would like clean the house like every other day, like a lot. And he would like never really say thank you. And one time it really triggered me when he said, "Oh, you missed that." And I was like, do you know, like I had a mental breakdown because I was like, because you don't say thank you enough when you criticize something, that it feels like 10 times worse, you know? Because it's like, you're not even grateful for the things that I do. I don't know how to explain it. Does that make sense? Anyways, let me just, Ooh. Okay. So yeah, so obviously very triggering for him. And he like was, why would you tell me that? Like I'm under so much stress. So are you telling me you're gonna leave me? And then it was like, obviously that's not what I meant, but I still meant it, you know? Like you know what? I still don't know what I meant by that. Like honestly, I'm still trying to figure it out. Why would I say that? Because obviously I don't know. I think I just wanted to scare him, like because I still in a way feel scared. But I also don't want to be like toxic, you know? And that was like I feel like a little toxic. My intentions weren't to scare him. I just wanted, I get, you know what it is? I guess I wanted to hear him say that. That's what it was. I wanted him to tell me that he felt lucky to be with me, or, you know. But I think I took the wrong approach, because obviously very triggering. If I was in his shoes, I wouldn't be like thrilled to hear something like that, you know? That's like, especially because my thing is I don't know, I feel like when we started being together, he really made, because I left the house for the first time, I was with someone, but now it's like we're together. It's not, I didn't move to your place, we're together. This is our place. And it's like, we're at a period in our life where like we kind of need each other. I'm safe. If I gotta go home, I gotta go home. I can, you know? He, on the other end, cannot. Would he survive? Totally. Would it be okay? Totally. It would be, it wouldn't be like a fun process for him, let's just say. So I do feel like, and I don't, that's also the thing. Obviously, with a conversation like after, like I would never want someone to stay with me because like they need me, or they're in problems if they leave me or whatever. Obviously we're together because we love each other. Obviously also we're going through like a rough patch because of like the stress, everything that happened. But you know, we're working hardly working. I'm joking. But you know, like I wasn't proud of what I said. I wasn't like flexing what I said. But I don't know where to go with that story. Honestly, like I got drunk. I said that. I felt very bad. What do you want me to do now? You know, like. But the thing also is that I couldn't say I don't mean it, I don't mean it, I don't mean it, because it's like, babe, when you're drunk, you really just say what's on the top of your mind. But I felt like even I didn't know that's how I felt about the whole entire thing. But I really did have like a major like haha moment when I was like, oh my god, maybe the reason why like he's a little bit like an asshole is I do think that he knows how much I changed his life. Oh my god, not being me being a narcissist. But I feel like, you know, like, I do think that for the first time in his life, he's with someone who's not there for, like, money, or who's not there for, like, an exchange of service. I do believe that, like, for the first time, he's being loved. And that's very, like, crazy to say, but anybody that knows them knows that the relationships were very surface. And even with the friendships, some of the friendships that I believe that he really only has 2 friends, because the rest of the people I'm very not impressed with. And like a lot of the people that I wasn't impressed with backstabbed him, disappeared, you know? So it's like, I don't want to be like that girl who's like, you have no friends. But because the thing is, I don't have friends either. I have one, but I don't pretend to have like a ton of friends because I don't care for having like a ton of friends, you know? My thing is, I want to make sure that you're on my theme and my team only, and I don't know where I'm going with that, and I feel drunk. So yeah. So I told him that I felt very bad afterward, and then I started crying. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't want to hurt your feelings. And I was crying like a terrible person. And then I remembered, because I hadn't gotten drunk in so long, but I remembered that when I'm sad or when I'm anxious, I should never be drinking. I should never be drinking. So we kind of like, I cried, I apologized. I think he got the memo that like, I don't mean that. I would never do that. I'm just like, I'm drunk. Did I say it? Yeah. Was it in the back of my mind? Yeah. Would I ever do it? No. Like, you know, I don't know. Anyways, not my proudest moment, obviously, but what are we gonna do? Hey, it happens. Let's. This pencil is empty. Fuck. Okay, wait. Let me just. This pencil is like beyond expired, and I'm afraid that it's gonna give me like a pink eye. Let's try with this right here. So anyway, so then we ended up going to the pool. Then we went to the gym, and okay, so there was half a bottle left of wine, and then I was like, oh my god, like we have a bullet ninja or whatever it's called, you know? So I was like, oh my god, we have some frozen peach in the freezer. So I was like, let me get some. I made the best sledge ever, and I feel like I've been craving it for like days now. That's all I can think about. It was so good. So I put like the wine and the frozen peach. I blended. It was so good. Like it still had like that winey taste, but it was so good. And then we went to the gym and I was drinking it as I was like on the bicycle. I was doing everything. Did not fall once. Did not throw up once. I was so focused, which was very scary because it's like, hi, hello, this is gonna be a problem. But yeah, so we did like a full like 1 hour workout while I was drunk, still getting drunk after crying like a crazy person. And then we decided to go out and we had no problems. Like we went out, we were really like partners in crime, and then that's when he started opening up more to me. And it really like it was very much needed. I think I don't know, like I move weird, I do weird things, I am very awkward, but one thing about me is I do believe that my intentions at the end of the day are pure. I'm not out here to get back at people or ruin people's life, you know? Like some people did me like very dirty. Like for example, like my ex, like my first boyfriend did me so dirty, and he did some stuff that like I can't even like. He harassed my mom. Like he harassed my mom. And that for me is like, that's you go beyond. Like you don't touch the Morgan's letter. You know? Okay, that's a joke. That's a insight from Real Steps from New York City. But anyways, like I could have went out of my way to ruin that person's life, but now like that I'm growing up and everything, for me that was like the seal. You're done. You're done. You know? Yeah. Like, why was I telling you guys that? I don't know. I really don't know. Why was I saying that? Okay. Nice story, bro. Okay, so then we'll go with I don't know what kind of shimmer I want. Because she has something that's like very pale, but I don't know how pale we want to go. Like, is this like too pale? It's actually quite pretty, not gonna lie. Okay, so I'll just do that, like, just for good measure. We'll use a little bit of like the Lisa Watier. And then we'll pack the. Okay, because the thing, like, not gonna lie, right now, it's gonna be like Christmas time or whatever it is, what season we are. And like, it gets super dark super quick, and I use natural lighting when I do my TikToks, and it's like, I have like 1 hour to do all my videos, or else like, I'm done. You're done. You're done. Because I think it's like dark at 5 now. I don't know. I don't know when it's dark. I just don't want to look like a man. I want some good lighting, and I don't want to change my background because it's like, you know, like this is like the new background, you know? Okay, let me also like not botch this. I need to get like new makeup lights because it's like the ones that I use. Ew, I just put it in my face. They're not fab. They're really not fab. I don't know. Does anybody have like, also they're taking too much space where I live, and it's like they're ruining my relationship. I'm joking, but you know what I mean. It's like I'm ready to move on. I don't like them anymore. Okay. So long story short, we ended up having a good start. We ended up having a good night, which I feel like I already told you guys. So I don't know why I started talking about the story again. I genuinely do feel bad. I don't know why I said that. I really, like, I'm still trying to figure it out. I do believe that I just wanted to be, like, I wanted him to tell me that. I wanted to have, like, I guess, power over him. Because I was, like, I felt so powerless that I guess I wanted to have power over him. I don't know. It's so many speculation. And that's what I like doing here. Exposing myself. Okay. So, moving on. Let me just, like, setting spray. Contact lashes. Oh, I always forget to not do the eyes. I'm so stupid. That's perfect time though. Okay. So then, honestly, I'm really trying to think what else happened this week. I can't remember much. I feel like my week was kind of like, it kind of sucked because I did feel like I was very much in my head this week. I was very much in my head. And it's like, we're working on it, you know. Hey, it happens. The goal is to be honest with myself, honest with my partner. If I'm sad, it happens, but I don't think I should ever keep anything inside. I'm very proud of myself for telling my mom everything. And, you know, sharing it with you guys. And I don't know, I just feel like overall, even though what happened and what's happening is not like super exciting or my proudest moment or something that, it's something that I would kept for myself before, and I'm glad that I'm talking about it because is it the end of the world? No. Do I look a little stupid? Yeah. Am I glad that I'm sharing it? Maybe like I'm helping someone. Like obviously, maybe not, but overall, I don't know. Anyways, let's not talk about it. If you're looking at my hands right now, you're homophobic. That's all I have to say. So, I am looking for a new job. I haven't looked yet, but I do want a new job. Like, honestly, the housekeeping thing was cute and all, but it's like, it's very much not paying the bills, first and foremost. Like, I cannot, and I've never been like, I'm not like a super money hungry person, but it's like, it makes no sense for me to stay there because it's like, I'm literally making no money. I'm making no money. I think there's lashes. I don't know where they are. Okay, just 1 second. There's literally no more sun. I'm gonna have to start my videos a lot earlier now. That sucks. What time is it? It's only, is it really 2? Why does it feel like it's literally 12? Yeah, it's giving. Such a nasty person. keep forgetting I need to buy mascara. Let's try this. My mascara is like dry. Oh, also I need to like change my. So I got my driver's license thing, like the apprentice, I don't know, like the card, but I never switched my school to where I live now because I used to live in Laval, and it's like there's no way I'm gonna go to Laval. So there's one just like right next door where I live. The school has 2 stars though, 2 stars. So it's like, and also am I really gonna learn how to drive downtown? That's like so stressful. So I don't know. I don't want to give up because I really do need to know how to drive, but it's been 2 weeks now that I keep saying, okay, next week I'll go, next week I'll go. So hopefully, just because I'm saying it out loud, hopefully now I have like no other choice but to do it because I put it out in the universe, you know? So now I'm just, if I don't do it, then I'm just like stupid. So today for the lips, we're gonna line them with the Lise Watier. I love saying Lise Watier. In the color Suede. We're gonna go with like a peach nude today. I feel like it's too peachy. Is this peach or pink or is it red? I don't know my colors. Oh my god, I remember when I used to work at MAC. Some customer are... I don't blame them. I think that some customers, they know what they want, but they're not open to like suggestions and they're focusing on the wrong thing. But I remember some people would literally take 30 minutes to choose one lipstick, and it's like, babes, you're ruining my life. You really are. You really are. If ever you go to MAC Cosmetics just to ask someone for like 30 minutes to choose a lipstick, you're ruining people's lives. It's disgusting. Don't ever do that. Like, I get customer service and everything, but it's like, at one point, listen to the girl, try the lipsticks on, get one, go. Like, they're like backwards. Like it doesn't make sense. I do want to point out that these lashes have been hiding where, oh my god, I look like so stupid. I've been hiding, I don't know where, but like underneath the part of my sink, and it's been there for like a while, and they're kind of gross, but they're I don't know, I kind of like a gross lash, and it's very Tana Mongeau aesthetic vibes. For the outfit, honestly, okay, so I kind of pulled that outfit out of my, yeah, it's gonna be giving very like Tana skater girl who's like cool. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know who she is. Like I've watched videos. I overall like I know like the main thing, like he's hooking you with a toothbrush. I feel like we're getting there. Maybe with this. Me wearing the same lipstick in every video. The day they're gonna run out of that, it's gonna be so sad. Sir Sword. I kind of don't have anything left to talk about, so if you guys want to just like, I'm almost done with the makeup. If you guys want to just zoom through the end. Nope. Actually, you know what? Well, I'll say it again at the end of the video because I do think that some people like click through my videos, but what are some things that you guys want to know about? What do you guys want me to talk about, you know? That like did not work. Let me like blend it out. It's giving very much UK. Okay, so let's contacts, bottom lash, boobs. Let's go. And then the look. I might as well take a pee break because you know, maybe it's Maybelline. That's a man, Maury. That's a man. Okay, so I think she has blue eyes, but I don't remember, so we'll just grab this. Ew, why is it so warm? Is that normal? Okay, now just get in the car, don't piss me off. Ugh. This is so annoying, you guys. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, sometimes the contact just doesn't want to get in. And it's like, why? Ew, that literally hurts so much. And this is why you do, like, bottom mascara at the end, because, hi. So painful. Okay, mission accompli. Okay. Stop here, everything's here. Okay. So we're gonna go for like a punk-ish Skitter Girl Tana Mongeau. Tana Mongeau. Tana Mongeau. Because yeah. Because what? Yeah. This is quite a pretty look. I just painted myself pretty today. That's pretty much all I did. Okay, so like maybe like 3 months ago, I cut my lashes, like my bottom lashes, because they always grow back, and they haven't grown like back that quickly. Because in my memories, I feel like they would grow like so fast, and they used to be like so long, and I kind of regret why I cut them because they used to be like extra long, and I don't know, I miss my long bottom lashes. Something's off. What is? The lighting maybe? I don't know. Okay. Anyways. Should we highlight a little? I always forget to highlight. Remember, well, I say that every time. Remember when we used to highlight like crazy people? Do you guys remember when we used to highlight every day? But like, I don't care for highlight anymore. Like, I don't know. Like, it just doesn't do anything for me. Probably because I don't know where to place it. What? I feel like my nose looks so different today. I don't know what I did with that, but I don't. What if I just ruined it by doing that? I did. Oops. It's not the same anymore. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so hopefully next week I'm gonna have Khloe Kardashian to do. And yeah. I got Cardi eyeliner. Oh, that's embarrassing. Hi, sisters. Oh my god, last week people roasted me because my plate did not match my arms. So hopefully this week it doesn't happen again because I was like so rude and so mean and so like, I don't know. It kind of, like, obviously it doesn't. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Oops. I need to like sew again and make myself like more outfits and tops and such. But I don't know. To be determined. To be continued, I mean. Oh no, see, I just ruined the top. Okay, wait. Do I have alcohol? Having alcohol, maybe? It's just right now, because wait, I I don't know, it looks weird. I think they're like a little too big. Maybe this needs to go down. Okay, maybe like, let me not get demonetized. And they look like a little patchy too. But the thing, okay, one thing I will say, one thing that I miss a lot is the lighting at my old place, like at my mom's house. The lighting at my mom's house, like literally you guys don't understand. Sometimes I would be so patchy, so patchy, and I could always get away with it because the lighting was just so amazing. And it's like sometimes here, obviously like blessed, but the lighting is a little, you know, less forgiving, and I can't figure out a way to get like the same lighting that I used to get. So it's like very hurtful. It's very hard for me, you guys. Please be compassionate, you know, or you know me, not my story. Okay. Oh, and by the way, am I gluing a wig on today? Absolutely not. I'm literally gonna wear a toque. A toque? How do you say that? A toque. I'm wearing joggings. This is very like low back, laid back, Tana Mongeau. Do I want to show my belly button or not? Okay, and then I really wanted to do like the TikTok girly thing where they do like distressed. They basically poke like a hole where their boosty lips. Oops. Is it backwards? How does this work now? Not what now? Okay. We're almost done. I keep saying we're almost done, and we're like literally never almost done. Wait, so yikes, the goal was to be able to do this like that. That's like not really working. Maybe the wig, I guess I'll be able to hide the... Why is it not holding though? Like literally there's so much space, just get in the car. You know what I mean? Okay, we're getting there. Where's the tissue? I need to blur my bloody nose. Did I look at it? Of course. Who doesn't? Okay, and now for the hair. I will say I did wash the frontal because in the Donatella video, the frontal was beyond disgusting. Wait. And next week I should have a new wig. I got some hair, I just need to sew it. Why do I look like Britney Spears? I'm delusional, but you know what I mean. Anyways, so yeah, I did yesterday. I went to Chantano and I got some new bundles. So I'm gonna do like a makeover on a wig that I have. So that's gonna be fun and exciting. Okay, now where's the toque? So let's do it just like that. Okay, it kind of does look like her. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We're getting there. We're getting there. I feel like this needs to be like running. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. See, the thing is, sometimes I'm like so unsure about myself, but I really am that girl. I really am that girl. I really am that girl. Like, obviously, I'm delusional as hell, but I really am that girl. Okay, what else was missing from this look? I feel like I was missing something. What was missing? Oh, the glasses, because she's always wearing the same glasses. Okay, so. What the? So, is it like, I feel like it's kind of giving. It's missing like a little money. I feel like this is gonna give. Oh my god, this is literally giving. No, I just have to find funny things to do. Like, hey, Jono, am I supposed to make jokes about TanaCon or not? You know? Like, because the thing about TikTok is like, first of all, and my thing also is that I always need to overthink to make sure, because although your intentions are good, with the internet, it's like, you don't really have a chance. If you fuck up, you know? Okay, but you can't tell me this is not like freaking Tana Mongeau. Tana Mongeau. Oh god. Okay. Ooh. Is something leaking? Okay, so thank you so much, you guys, for watching my YouTube video. I just want to say, if you guys have like some topics that you guys want me to talk about, so okay, again, always ask me looks. I'm gonna try to do Khloe Kardashian next week. So as you can see, there's some bundle drying on the wall, which is very pover, but it is what it is. We're getting happier, we're getting through it. Things are working out. I don't know why I just said that like that, but honestly, so I'm looking for looks, I'm looking for a topic of discussion, I'm looking for places to buy hair, I'm looking for a new job, I'm looking for a sugar daddy, I'm looking for money, I'm looking, the sugar daddy part, like I don't want to be an escort, I don't want to suck nobody's dick, I don't want to have sex with anybody. If you want to take me on a date and pay for me, sure, but I want extra money too. I need a nose job, I need, oh my god, okay, if anybody's in Montreal and you got a nose done, or you have a friend in Montreal who got their nose done, text me. Send me a text. My phone number is 514. I'm just kidding. You thought so, love. But yeah. Would love a nose job. He was a skater boy. I don't know, it's getting very much like Skater Girl. How much, should I show more boobs, or is it like too much? Because I also don't want to get flagged on TikTok, you know? But I do think it's giving Tana Mongeau. But what I was saying is like, yeah, I need money, I need hair sponsors, I need sponsors, I need anybody in Montreal that like knows about all this thing, or if you know somebody that would know me or would like, maybe, and the thing I was thinking about like maybe collabs, but do I want to do a collab? Not really. The thing is I'm very shy, also like in person I'm very awkward. So it's like, are we really gonna be there talking about like absolutely nothing? Because if you want to do it, I'll do it. I'll do a video of me for 2 hours with a stranger, absolutely not saying no words. I will be silenced from A to Z. I won't say a single word. So if you want that from me, just let me know. You know what the worst part is? People asked me twice so far to collab, and I said yes, and then one person flaked on me, and I was like, you know what? I'm never like, don't ever make plans with me and then cancel them. That's the especially first of all, don't lie. If you're sick, if you're hungover, just say I'm hungover. Don't say, oh, I'm moving out. Like, babes, you're not moving out. Like, I watched your Insta story yesterday. You got shit faced, and now you're hungover. You know. And especially if I'm already at the house, and that's when I used to be in Laval. Like, babes, I did 1 hour and 45 minutes of commute just for you to be like where you live, and you tell me you don't even come out the house and be can I offer you coffee or something. You tell me, oh no, I can't. Can we reschedule? What? And I bought the things, and anyways. But also, I feel like my channel is not a collab channel. Like, I'm just doing makeup. So unless I'm like doing makeup for someone and talking to someone, I don't see the interest of like, you know, having someone over unless like, I don't know. I still have to figure out like, if I did collab, what should I do with the collabs? How should I make them work? How should I, literally I'm on my knees right now. I'm literally dying. But yeah, so, help me figure out what to do with my channel. Help me figure out what to do with life, and help me figure out a job. Help me figure out, like, obviously I'm making jokes about like send me money, don't send me money, but I do feel like I need to figure out like a money thing, because currently I'm making what like, I don't want to say normal people are making, but actually I'm making less. So I'm making less than 2K Canadian a month. I think I'm making 1600. I really have a struggle talking about numbers in English, but 1600, my rent is 1,000. So it's like, that means I have like 600 for the rest of like the month. And it's not enough for me to keep making videos and to like buy hair. It's not supporting me enough. I would love to be able to make like I need like an extra 600 per month to like live life. You know what I mean? I obviously have savings. I'm not like struggling, but I feel like I would rather not lose money. I would rather like be able to like still, you know, stack up some money up, be smart about it. But I also want to keep creating and everything. And look, I wasn't talking for like a full hour, and all of a sudden I can't stop talking. And that's always like that at the end of my videos, because like, you know what it is, like, we're done. Like, the look is good, no more anxiety. Like, I know I look good with the bundles drying on the wall. And it's like, anyways, I don't know what to talk about anymore. The video was over. I don't know why I'm still talking. But thank you so much for watching the videos. Please leave down some suggestions down below. Thank you. Bye.